Good morning, stepsons. It's been a week since I've put something out because I've been out camping, but I want to talk to you about that today. If you have never been camping, I want to maybe plant that seed in your mind. In fact, put in the comments if you've been camping or not, so I can know who's watching or what your experience has been. I've mentioned in a number of times, in a number of the videos, the guy that was kind of my stepdad, my surrogate dad when I was growing up, Mark Gould. He would go camping with his family, and he would take me on occasion. So I got to have the experience of going camping. I had my own tent, and I just sleep in my own tent with their on the campground with their family that was there. He did things like teach me how to ride a motorcycle while we were camping, and just hung out. One of his older kids was married, his daughter and her husband, and he was actually one of my youth leaders too when I was growing up. And he had some little kids there, and they had some tough experiences. One of them fell in the fire and burned his hand or something. But that's I don't know why that came up. But anyway, if you haven't been camping, I want you to maybe think about doing it. And you don't have to. If you don't have someone to go camping with, you can try it in your backyard. You have to get a tent. Tent and a sleeping bag is basically all you need for that. And make sure if you got a sprinkler system that you turn it off. Well, this last week I went up camping. It's been about 18 hours, so the shave's, sorry, not 18. It's been about 36 hours, so my shave's a little rougher today. Every year in the spring, I take a week or 4 days and go up and take my journals. I actually write a journal every day, write in my journal. And every year I go up and review them. I heard some guy talk about this 3 or 4 years ago, so I started doing it. And it's really enlightening when you do that. If you review your year in the course of a couple of days, you get a perspective that you don't get when you're in the thick of your activities. So if you don't keep a journal, I suggest you start writing in a journal too. Maybe I'll do a video on that, so you can start doing that. In fact, when I was growing up, that was one way that was really helpful, because you could share your emotions with your journal. And when you were having a tough day, when I was feeling picked on by my older siblings, and mom wasn't there because she was at work, and I was feeling frustrated, writing about it in my journal was a good way to process those emotions and work through them. So I guess if there's a message in this video, it's, first of all, I'm still thinking about you. I'm still hoping that you're knowing that and feeling my concern and my love for you. I've been gone for a week, camping, reading my journal for the last year, and you were actually a big part of that. I am really hoping to grow this channel for your sake, for all of those of you that are growing up without your dad in your daily life. It's tough. It's not easy to do that, especially if you're a boy growing up without a dad. It's not easy for girls either, and I get that. But these days, it's harder for guys because there's, frankly, a lot of negative messages about being a boy in today's world, unfortunately. But not here. Not here, all right? So, if you haven't been camping, start getting ready to go camping. If you don't keep a journal, start keeping a journal. Always remember that you can succeed, even though your dad may not be in your daily life. And always remember your stepdad loves you. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. And I will see you on the next video.